Hello and welcome to another cooking rodeo with the Tater Cowgirl Senior, and happy Halloween. I am today you're a 62-year-old version of the Supergirl. I thought I'd have a little fun with that, and of course I have to show you a video on Halloween weekend. Well, quite frankly, I hate pumpkin. So I think I use it for decoration. My friend will survive. We are not making anything pumpkin. Everybody else is doing pumpkin coffee, whatever, bread, and pumpkin toilet paper or whatever. We don't do pumpkin today. I hate pumpkin. The only way I use pumpkin in my house is when the dogs cannot poop. My Dex and Max had this problem when he was old. Rest in peace, Max. We miss you. And we gave him 2 tablespoons raw pumpkin out of a can. And they like that flavor, and then you have to get out with them because they poop. So that's just my remedy for today, but we do something else. Use day decoration. We are making, let me adjust this camera a little bit for you, okay. We are making unleavened bread, and if you look in my videos, in my channel, I already had an unleavened bread. And then one of my viewers said it's actually not unleavened, it's just yeast-free because I used a rising agent, baking powder. I said, she's right. I should look for something else because I'm in the Daniel fast. And during the Daniel fast, you're not supposed to eat yeast bread that's with yeast. It says yeast-free bread. And for me personally, that means also no rising agent. That's just me. I interpret it as that. To me, it looks like a cheating or white lie if you use baking powder instead of yeast. So I looked for a yeast-free recipe and I found a really easy one I want to share with you today. So let's get started. I get you down where the action is. Okay, see my bowl here. So what we need is 2 cups of flour, and I use the King Arthur all-purpose flour. It works perfect with it. You can use bread flour, no problem. Put that in here. Then we use a cup of room temperature water. Put that in. And a half to 1 teaspoon salt. It's up to you, it's to your liking how much salt you want to put in. And no, there is absolutely no oil in it or fat. It's perfectly whole plant-based, Dr. McDougall approved bread. So that's the cool thing on it. Because I'm on the McDougall diet. I'm in day 11 in the Daniel fast right now. I lost about 7.5 pounds. Because I had a Daniel fast before, a 10-day Daniel fast, where I lost 6 pounds. In that one right now, I lost another 1.5, I think it was. I do not weigh myself every day, so the last time I weighed it was 1.5 pounds more. Anyway, that's all that's in there, okay? So we need a fork and just slightly put it down. Later, I scrubbed my hands. I will work with my hands, but I just want to get that flour a little bit incorporated. Then we take 2 more tablespoons water in it. And the dough should be slightly sticky, but it should peel off the walls from your bowl, which we will soon see, or you have to put a little bit more flour in it. pretty good to me. So it can be sticky because we flour the surface. We will incorporate more flour when we need it. We will do this now. So put some flour on your surface. Good flour, so it can be quite a bit because we need a little bit more. And we put it out. And you can add to the bread, that's the basic recipe. You can add sesame seed to the bread or poppy seed or whatever you want, you know. So let your creativity blossom. So what we do here is we knead the bread a little bit. We have to work on it a little. It should become some kind of an elastic, not too sticky bread. So we fold it in the flour. If we need, we have to put more flour on it. For now we are good. Put a little bit more on it. You want it to a point where you can roll it. Let's put that on the dough again. I don't want to lose anything. It's not there is no rising agent in it, so that won't take too long. But you should spend a little time on it. So at least 5 minutes to get it in shape. And knead as much flour in it as you need to get it where you want it, elastic, not too sticky, and then you are where you are supposed to be. Yeah, we are getting there. See, it's not sticking anymore. And it gets really, the dough gets elastic. That's how we want it. See that? That's how you want your dough. A little bit more. It even peels off my hands now. The one I had on there from before when it was too sticky. Yeah, you probably could put less water in the beginning, but that's how I got told to do it. And just work your way up to the consistency you want your bread. She said that's easier than filling up with water or something, you know. Okay. You know this we know it from Indian flatbread and Mexican tortillas, this kind of bread, but it's really all over the world known. Every culture at some point had this unleavened flatbread. So it kind of got forgotten because people got used to the yeast bread. That's actually kind of sad, but that's what it is. Okay, what we do now is we divide it in, let's say, maybe a little bigger than golf ball size. Like so. Little balls. use flour if you have to. That it's not sticking to your hands. You want a slightly stickiness, so you don't want it completely. 5, yeah, 5, 6, yeah, and 7. That got a little big, but it will work. So we have 7 breads in the end. That's what will come out. Now let me wash my hands. Okay. And let's see, I have a towel here. And continue. So what we do now is, oh, should I show you my little works thing here? Here's my pumpkin. So my little work surface here. So we move that out of the work surface. This can go in there. Don't need that anymore. And we put some flour on my Lusso countertop. Which I'm very proud of. Okay. And we roll one of the breads out, and the best way is to roll it, turn it, so you want a kind of a round shape, so you just turn it around. You want it not too thick, so it should be thin, like a tortilla texture, you know. We get it there. Use bread, use flour if you need to, but at that point it works really nice. It really is not too bad. My round shape is not that great, but I don't give a hoots about the shape. Okay, now we do that, put it back on the bread. Next one. And I'm not making all of them, I just want to show you how to do it. Put some on your roll. I put it on the, I roll it on the work surface because then nothing is slipping and sliding around, which is easier then. But I do turn it upside down, up and down, so that I roll all the sides, not just one. Easy to work with, easy peasy. If you get a perfect circle, let me know. I will give you an award. I don't. I'm a loser. Supergirl cannot get a perfect circle, sorry. Okay. And now I show you what we do with it. Let me take that over here for now. And I take you over. Take you over from the mess of my surface over to the oven so that you see what I'm doing. I enjoy Halloween. Also, there's so much evil around us, but I don't know, where I come from, in the south of Germany, we believe that if you believe in the good, in God, you also have to believe in the evil, in the bad, which surrounds God. And evil is always the most active around the holy days, like Christmas, All Saints. And I think that is true, so be aware of that. I'm not in the mood of doing real evil decorations because we have so much evil around with COVID and these mandates and everything. I have pumpkins, I have fall decorations outside, but that's about it for me right now. And of course, Eddie goes trick-or-treating, and of course I give the kids something. Let me show what I'm doing. I get you down, okay? So we are now at the oven. Here is my pan. So we heat the pan piping hot, okay? And the way we know that it's hot is we will get some water. We will get some water. And then do the water test. No, you don't need oil. You don't need oil, okay? This is completely McDougall approved bread. And you can, if you have, you can incorporate sesame, poppy seed, whatever you want in this bread. A little honey maybe, I don't know. I decided to just show you the basic recipe. And the way I eat it, it's kind of, I'll show you later when we have it baked. You can put like little pocket bread and put in hummus, or I have this this all bagel spice hummus, which is really good, almost fat-free, I think 1% fat. And I put that in together with some with a tomato, or even vegan cheese is good in there. It melts in there. Let's see. A little bit more. See how the bubbles are going? We let it heat a little bit more. And I think I should get a plate. Okay, and then we put it on. It's, you know, this is also how I heat my tortillas. You know, it's the same technique. You put it on, let it heat a little. Pretty good. So let it heat a little. It comes up a little. It has no rising agents. There's not much action. You won't see a lot of action. But I do see that it comes up a little. And we will allow it a few minutes to seal up a little bit more. And it will have maybe a little brown spots, tiny spots on it. Let it seal, let it do its thing. It will go faster with every tortilla. The pan will be hot, the skillet will be hotter, and it will get a little bit faster, so you have to be careful of that. See, here it comes, see that? I think we turn it over now. Yeah, perfect. See the spots? See the little spots here? Come close to show you. Here, that's how it would look like. We get the second side. You can eat them for breakfast. I also like it with, you know, you make you put almond butter in it and your favorite jam. Roll it together to a roll. It's perfect for breakfast. Or a little snack if you go RVing. I can put stuff in all their favorite, even if the meat eaters like it. You know, you can put. The second side is faster. Yeah. See the second side? So it looks like a tortilla. It's basically, but it's bread, and it tastes delicious. All my family eats it, no matter if they are carnivores or like McDougall followers or whatever. Or keto. No, keto. None of us are keto. So, and as I said, you can either make a pocket, you know, put something in, or you roll it up like a burrito, put something in. It's really good. So let's do a second one. And then we are done. So wait until you see those bubbles here. So if I can show you that, I don't know if the camera gets it. Here's a bubble. So it goes really fast. The second one is already, because the skillet is hotter, you know. Yeah. So, see, it's almost too brown here, but that's fine. So we do the second side. I like it like that, brown like that. And let it come up. And done. That was easy, wasn't it? So, Supergirl unleavened bread without rising agent, whole plum base, Dr. Dougal approved, for on Daniel fast number 11, day number 11 for you. Happy Halloween! And you know what it is. Please come back to another, please hit the subscribe button and like, and come back for another cooking show with the Tater Cowgirl. And as I say in California, peace out. And